Okay, well, welcome everybody to our City Hall Christmas Hello. And it's from myself, George Fontaine, the Mayor, and my Deputy Mayor,
Alison Dallas-Funk.
Okay, and we're really pleased to have an opportunity to wish you only good things of this Christmas season. We've had an interesting year. We've had a very difficult year. We've had a year with a lot of people that we need to thank for us even being here. So all those people who were involved in all the emergency situations we've been through, we can say nothing but express our appreciation and our awe.
Absolutely. And I'll say hi, folks. It's the first time that we've done a video since we all returned from evacuation. And I just want to say thank you for everyone during the evacuation, all the firefighters, our whole province, and everybody outside of our province as well, but mostly our community for coming together and understanding, trusting the process. It was a privilege to be part of that and to represent our community. I know Mayor Fontaine feels like that as I do. So we're just hoping that everybody's safe and sound and can enjoy their holiday season. And that's definitely coming from all of council and Mayor and myself.
And for what it means to the people, everybody who's involved, through the ordeal you were in, you behaved in a classy fashion. We had nothing that we had to apologize to anyone for. No. So we're very proud of all of our constituents and all the people that we had to deal with.
Absolutely. And you know, 2025 was a trying year for everyone, but we also had some real big wins for our community. So we just thought we would give you a short little brief of some cliff notes of some things that happened in our community over 2025.
Now we're going to start with what happened and what we've just talked about at our meeting last night,
yes,
which is wonderful news from the province, and I'm going to let you articulate that.
Okay, so we are super excited to let the community know that we granted in October with the province under a grant called Manitoba GRO for $2.45 million, and we were successful in that grant application. What does that mean? Wow, it means a tremendous amount for our community. Number one, we are not going to have to use a line of credit to help with the cost of the pool. Number two, the debenture that we were going to have for the pool was going to be approximately $9 million. And now that will be under $7 million. So tremendous thanks to Minister Simard and his team and the province, but also our team. We've granted 3 times, like I said, so that grant was not written by Mayor nor myself. So we have to thank our team for their dedication and perseverance during this time. I can't tell you how amazing it was this week to get that. Great news for the end of 2025. The other thing that we got information about this week was the Manitoba grant for properties. So the property tax credit, it's called, which some properties received up to $1,500, not necessarily $1,500. And our Saskatchewan residents were slipped through the cracks. We, a couple weeks ago, Councillor Slip, myself, and Mayor were in Winnipeg and had that conversation with Minister Simard and his team about that and our Saskatchewan residents, and we're happy to report that the minister and the department recognize that this was a mistake or an oversight, I should say, for word-wise, I guess, for a better lack of way of saying it.
Yeah, it's when you change policies and change the wording, it changes who's affected. In this particular case, that was an unintended consequence. And when they realized what the consequence was, and that Saskatchewan people are every bit as much Flin Floners as Manitoba people, we went through that argument. And so we haven't established exactly in what fashion you're going to get the refund, but you are going to get your money back. You won't be paying any more than a Manitoba resident.
Yes. So bottom line, the Manitoba grant will be received to the Saskatchewan residents. We had to pass it through resolution. The first one happened last night. And our administration is going to figure out and let the community know how that disbursement is going to happen. So just so we wanted to let everybody know what we know and to have full transparency. Some other exciting things happened in the year.
Been good. It's nice to have good news for a change, especially with Christmas coming on, and we've had our share of bad news. So we're just going to quickly list through some of the things that we've had going on in the community that have been showing this year. Improved street work, for one thing. A lot of underground work that you don't even see. Some of the lining of 3rd Avenue Hill was all done. That's something that was almost invisible to people, but a huge job and a huge benefit to the community. It's going to prevent a lot of problems that we've been having in the past with our plumbing. So now we have new things, the sidewalks you mentioned.
Yeah. We received a $2.2 million grant with the federal government. So new sidewalks have been put in place, as everybody can see when they're driving around. New bus shelters are out. The new transit bus will be out shortly. We're just waiting on some decals, I believe, and a camera, and that will be out. Amazing. New lights on Main Street, Christmas lights, crosswalk upgrades happened. Our CMP station.
Our CMP station is coming. The UCN school has a residence now, so that can help for a whole lot of different things going on. And as well, if you're to go by the campground, you can see that there's a project going on with the prototype for a snow hotel, which has some potential future tourism impacts for us. So look forward to seeing that in September. I'll do that again. In January, starting all over again, the very beginning of January. But if you're walking through there, you can go and have a look at how the prototype is going. There's some ice up and there's some snow forms up, and gives you an idea how it's going. And you know, if it's just a tour you're doing, you're most certainly welcome to have a look, because it's something the community will be dedicated themselves to.
This is definitely a small list of what all of our team has been working on for 2025, but we are running into 2026 and we're super excited to talk about that. We do have a plan, or starting a plan, for Pine Bridge, so sit by and wait for the final plan to come, and that should start this summer. Anything else that you want to talk about in 2026?
Well, we got into lift station upgrades that we're talking about, both for
Absolutely,
Manitoba
yeah.
and the Saskatchewan side, so it should have an effect on the uptown water systems, especially with the new RCMP development and different things going on. We have to make sure that our water is set up for that. And the system, the most antiquated part of our water system is right here uptown, so we have to make some changes to that. We're also applying for grants on the Saskatchewan side so that we can have even more Saskatchewan residents, because the city is kind of leaning in that direction, being able to put more housing in that direction. Plus, we're going to continue to push the infill, so
Awesome.
the dollar housing. Other than that, I think that's, there's another one here. We got to remember that.
Oh, yes. Two things. We formed a safety and wellness committee, so we're working in conjunction with the RCMP about that. We think wellness in the community is really important, but really exciting too is the 100-year celebration that we've started this year to talk about. So 2027, Flon is the founding year, 1927. So 2027 is the 100-year. Hud Bay, I believe, is 100-year.
Yeah, I don't believe it's the actual cities. It's everybody who's associated with the
Yes.
city.
And
So,
the
but
bombers.
the bombers are going to be having their 100 years. So all those people that have time to or a reason to celebrate will be are working towards that. So they're having monthly meetings here at the city and working out details on the kinds of things they'd like to do to celebrate it. So keep an eye on that, but that's still a positive for the community. So all in all, we're very pleased with the uptake, the way that the mood is, the positive feelings around the community, and we hope that, as a council, we're passing those positive feelings back down to, the residents.
Absolutely. So in conclusion, we just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope everybody has a great new year on behalf of council, our staff, our administration, all of our hardworking employees. We wish you a great season and an even better year next year. And thanks for working along with us, and we hope to see you soon.
Stay healthy. Thank you.